I want to buy this $30,000 car. And they're like, well, I don't know you. I don't trust you.
You don't know me.
What's up, guys?
What's
Today
up?
we are going to be explaining how credit works. This is kind of an overview. This is what most people are confused about when they think about credit. So we want to kind of just give you an overview and help it make sense. Because credit is super important for a lot of different reasons, and you guys need it.
Yeah, and really breaking it down as simply as we can, your credit and your credit score by nature is just a way of other people that you don't know assigning a trustworthy rating to your finances.
Exactly. So another way to think of that is like, if I came to you and we were like best friends in the whole world, and I was like, yo, best friend, can I borrow $1? If you had $1, chances are you'd give it to me, unless we weren't actually that great of friends. And then on the flip side, if I came to you and you didn't know me at all, and I was like, yo, give me $1,000, you'd probably call the cops on me. Like, so it's the same thing with credit. Like, if I walk into a car dealership and I'm like, yo, I want to buy this $30,000 car, and they're like, well, I don't know you. I don't trust you.
You don't know me.
So I don't know why we're stuck on that joke today.
I don't know.
But they won't give you the car unless they can trust you. And the way that they can trust you is by looking at your credit score, because you build your credit by doing trustworthy things, like paying off your credit card, making payments on time. So it's really just like you said, it's an element of trustworthiness.
Yeah, it's just a grade, if you will. I guess we're always going to be in school, always getting grades for the rest of our lives. But I mean, it's like assigning a GPA to your finances, like
your money GPA.
Your money GPA. I mean, that's really what it is.
Really what your credit card is.
Because if you walk in to, a car dealership or somewhere else that you're going to need, even like when you get internet, you have to do a credit check so that way they can make sure that they're not setting up all these services for people that have no payment history, or they're constantly racking up debt and never paying it back. I mean, it's just a bunch of other people attesting to whether or not you did what you said you were going to do. Because if you're applying for credit, the implication is that you're going to be a good steward over the money that these people are lending to you. You're going to pay it back. Just like the friend scenario. If I went to my friend and said, hey, I really need $300, I'll pay you back. If I never pay him back, and then someone else comes and asks him, hey, should I loan this guy money? What do you think they're going to say? Like, heck no.
Heck to the no.
Heck to the no. I gave him money and never gave it back. Well, that's the same thing with credit score here. It's a way of, a company or a person, whoever's checking your credit, of going to other people that they don't know. It's just a systemized way of them going back and saying, okay, you gave this person money. Did they screw you over, or did they actually do what they say they were going to do? And that's really it.
Yeah. So, and that's why a lot of people, credit doesn't make sense to them, because it's like, well, I have the money, why should I need credit? It's truly just, it's a way of saying, I can trust you, just like with your friends. So next time you need good credit for something, don't freak out, don't get upset. Realize you wouldn't lend somebody a ton of money either if you didn't trust them.
Yeah.
So that's really all it is, and it's really easy to build good credit. And if you don't have good credit, don't worry. It's possible to get it back, and it's actually not that hard.
It's not that hard. It actually doesn't take that much time if you're intentional about fixing it. And I mean, in terms of, you might even be asking the question like, okay, this is all great and fine and dandy, but why do I even need credit? Like, what will I use credit for? Well, we've already discussed, good travel credit cards that you can actually earn free vacations with typically require a higher credit score. You might be living in an apartment right now. You probably had to have a credit check even to move into an apartment. Mm-hmm. And if you ever want to buy a house or you ever want to buy a car, they always do credit checks for these things. And again, your point isn't to get a good credit score so you can get yourself in debt. It's so that way when you need it, it's there for you.
It's like a little badge of honor. A good credit score is. Anyway, we hope this helped. We hope this brought some clarity to what credit is, why it's important, what you can use it for. If you guys have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. Until then, we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.